And hello everyone, welcome to the first mashup of Tinnitus and Exile stars in our 29th episode of Argemontus, where they are in the town of Belmont, a simple town in a simple Doveport alliance, as things are becoming more complicated with the recent Green Dragon attack, recent riots in the street of people claiming that they are not simple anymore.
Yeah, you fucked up, Rich.
I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. The chaos has
this perfectly.
As we all just touch hands.
And now we just herd cats for the rest of the fucking summer.
Yeah.
Poke.
Yep.
Hi.
Yeah. As Tinnitus just left the marketplace, fighting with a new companion of Charlie. Some undead in faith who purposely antagonized and charmed the Doveport Guard to attack the Belmont citizens after they have thrown some eggs and chanted we're not a simple town. They fought some ran away, while another part of town, Exile Star is on the airship, the Exile Star, where Zora has recently been transformed. They have recently slain Savian, though Nia got away. And I think when we left Charlie, you left this group of just new adventurers you found. And you're about half a block away before you turn around and stop and bring them back with you. I think we...
Yeah, all like... Alright, I feel like we turn around, we part ways or whatever, and then I'm walking for a little bit, and I'm like, you know what, no, the more the merrier. And I turn around, and I'll just use, like, my last second level spell slot to, I'm gonna Misty Step in, like, the middle of their group and just be like, actually, now that I think about it.
We're trying to, like, fit back in how we were before when you met us. We're almost trying to, like, get underneath the cloak. I'm, like, wrapping Box up again.
Got your shoelaces wrapped around my hand. Like, take off your boots.
Yeah, I Misty Step over to you guys, and I'm just like, what? I've been gone for, like, 10 seconds. How did this happen?
Act fast.
I see
you have a plan, We gotta go in style.
Well, we never have plans, so maybe you guys could help us out.
Well!
I didn't say they had to be good plans, just plans in general.
Then, yeah, no. Perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, so I can actually bring you guys to my party right now. I feel we might have some common interests.
I think so too.
Egg?
Yeah, one of them just recently turned into like some sort of cyborg, so just beware of that. Like, it's fine, probably.
Is it like a touchy subject? Are we supposed to like... Should I not, like, look him in the eyes or just, like, try to act normal,
I mean, like, he's kind of, like... I don't think he's really one for social norms anyway, so, like, just... He doesn't really care.
Yeah,
Also,
well,
like, it just happened about an hour ago, so,
We're still trying to learn about, social norms ourselves, so...
Why are you looking at me? What does that mean?
Yeah, why are you looking at Relna?
Yeah, why are you looking at Relna?
I'm just... Look at that cloud! Yeah, we should go.
Alright, yeah, it's this way. We got a ship at the dock right now.
Rhonda will follow Charlie, but she'll kind of linger back a little bit with Boggs and say, Grandfather, if someone in their group has recently felt their body change, maybe you can give them some comfort, some help.
Maybe. She said cyborg though, and that means metal.
Oh. Well, probably
we'll see.
metal. Okay. But I know that your guidance would help me if I were in trouble. She just pat his shoulder.
Is there still like a horde of zombies following us as well?
No, they all died.
Oh.
I thought you transformed one of them. You had two reactions.
Yeah,
One
didn't you get the girl?
You got the. You did get.
Oh, one of the guy
Last
that didn't
dude.
want to be a zombie. I
Yes.
made a zombie.
Oh,
Yes,
right,
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. We got one.
The one that didn't want to.
Yeah.
The willing
Obviously.
ones, screw them, but,
Yeah.
don't worry, we roll the same way.
100%.
So, as Tinnitus with Charlie travel through Belmich, you do see an occasional catch it across the wind. We aren't a simple town. We aren't a simple people. Like, it's like, especially as you get closer and closer to the more lower end districts of the town, you get outside of the wall. And as you get through the gate, you leave the inner workings of the city. There are no guards to be seen. No noticeable presence. Like even on like the walls, you don't see them patrolling or anything. And then you finally get aboard the Exile Star. Clearly an airship with several cannons on the side, but with the paintings of pink and green of the awakened mother.
Does it look like the airship we saw in Ancient Chasm Bridge that was crashed?
No, it's not.
As we're getting closer and you guys see like the decor of the ship, I'm just like, don't worry about that. We're going to remodel.
Do we recognize those colors? Have we encountered them much?
You have encountered them occasionally. Those who you did not encounter them, I think. No, Vengion and Boggs did when they would do the little mini crossover thing.
Hit the bar.
Yeah.
It looks pretty to me. You don't like pink?
I like pink. Like, you notice like her kind of like playing with her hair. She's like, yeah, I like pink. I just these are the colors of the awakened mother, which we do not like. Kind of an evil bitch.
So you stole her ship?
Well, long story. It was originally our ship. We were like the C team on this ship, and then everybody else died. So we were like, oh, this is our ship. And then it got stolen by Sabian, and now he was trying to remodel it, and we just killed him. So now it's ours again.
You
Sabian-
killed him?
Sabian kidnapped us.
Let's go!
Charlie just like jumps back, like, oh, did you know him?
Yeah, he was a dick!
Yeah,
He was the worst.
he totally kidnapped us. It was terrible.
Oh, he's the fucking worst. He's terrible. He's dead, but like he's terrible. I think his body's still on there if you want to like do some stuff.
Zombie
I
Satan.
expected one, that one.
She immediately looks at Eden when you say that.
Yeah, let me show you around the place. We
How do we
literally
get up here? Do we climb?
is there like a little bridge kind of like
little gameplay type thing.
okay, yeah.
You notice several Doveport guards with blood on their swords dripping, and just like the few times you see Doveport guards right there, and then you just look at you, try to go menacing. And then you see Charlie, and they go, "Hey Charlie, hey Charlie, hey Charlie.
Stand down, they're guests.
We won't murder them. It's okay."
Wow, this is so cool. Relma's gonna run ahead, total like kid mode, just like beelining for the stairs and like taking them two at a time, and kind of getting precariously close to the edge.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, so we'll kind of take you guys on board. I'm like, yeah, so this is the place. Like I said, we just had a battle here earlier today, so we're gonna have to clean it up a little bit. The downstairs is a little bit bloody. But yeah, I can show you guys around. I'm pretty sure I'll kind of like start pointing down, and I'll just like Banks, like trying to message Banks.
Yeah, come on down. We're in Gramps' room, just doing some experiments.
Experiments?
I don't know if you can hear this through the spell, but there would probably be like clangs, like clang,
Yeah.
clang.
I feel like we probably can't hear it through the spell, but we can hear it like through the ship.
You can hear it
definitely-
going through the lumber, the sound of hooves on metal.
Definitely trying to figure out how to like simultaneously spray vodka and light it on fire at the same time without touching the
Yes.
wooden walls of the ship.
Maybe we should do this outside.
And this, like, I'm not talking about like spray it. I mean, it's coming out of spots that, like, shoulder joints and.
I'll just message back to Banks. 10-4. And be like, yeah. So they're downstairs, doing some questionable activities. I'm sure.
Zor, roll me a d20 for me.
Did I say something wrong?
No.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
you didn't. I don't say this could be
I
something
take
right.
it back. I take it back.
Zor's just being
I was playing with
punished
fire
at
on a wooden ship. Oh, it was so close.
No, roll a d100 for me.
I swear it was landing on the 20 and then it rolled over.
some sort of cyborg wild magic table here.
I'm still getting used to my body.
So what? Wait. 15.
That'd be 15.
Lovely.
15.
Okay.
Guberty
I imagine
indeed.
the prisoner is just sitting in the corner of the room. We're just
Okay.
making him
Please
watch.
roll a d4 for me. This is one of
A
those.
D4.
Yes. 3. You watch as Zor is using his new form body to like shoot out liquids, and you watch as part of his body starts to like expand, and his gut seems to be getting bigger. I guess just like as a reservoir of water or vodka, as you just get 30 pounds heavier, Zor.
Nice.
Because this is a wild.
Beefy boy. Beefy boy.
This is a gadget surge.
I called it.
Yes. Zor's gadgets can go awry, and
So-
weird things can happen.
So it's kind of like Violet from Willy Wonka. I'm like
Oh,
doing
yeah,
the blueberry thing.
definitely.
Zor, I know the bathroom's already a mess, but if you need to go, I suggest you do that now. I'm not really. I don't want to. Like, you're a doctor. You know, we don't have to beat around the bush. Do you have a butthole? Do you still have a butthole?
I'm gonna. As Zord looks questioningly, like, that's a good question. I'm gonna go ahead and do the good old fashioned check.
Yeah, the
I'm gonna
good
go ahead and check physically
I would like
whether
to
or not.
think that's when we walk in.
Yeah, that's exactly what you all walk in. Exactly. Like as you guys like get to the top of the deck, and you just saw all this like water get spilled out everywhere. You just
We're
watch
doing science in here.
as Zor is
Open the door.
just checking for to see if he has a butthole or not.
Checking his oil.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
check.
open the door. You guys all behind me, like looking in, and we're just like, yeah, this is kind of normal. I'm sorry, guys.
Wait, Rich, is that a part that
Oh, you
changed
brought
to be metal or
company.
not? That
Oh,
is that
did I not
one of the
mention that?
skin pieces still, or is it a robot part now?
You tell me. Which would you prefer?
That's
Is
probably
it
definitely still
tailpipe?
skin.
Okay.
I was gonna say roll a d20, like evens or one.
Oh yay!
You tell me.
I
Yeah.
could leave my makeup up to the dice. I'm game for that. Yeah.
Yeah. You're still human. You're still dwarf there. However, with part of your new form body, you do not require sustenance. So.
Oh, it's a useless
will
part.
go unused.
So not everybody poops.
Oh,
Very
really?
clean.
Everyone except Zor poops.
Everyone
Lied.
Oh, that's one of his favorite things.
Oh. He
So
can't
just-
drink
My
anymore.
morning ritual. My morning ritual. Come on.
So Sparrow's not here, by the way.
Okay. I was wondering,
decided-
I really hope Sparrow's not here.
Sparrow decided when everyone kind of went off their own devices not to be near cyborg situation.
Mhm.
Sparrow once wanted to go find Sabian's toothbrush because they still didn't find the toothbrush earlier. And Sabian may be dead, but his toothbrush lives on.
You can definitely find Sabian's toothbrush.
Oh.
And you can tell it's been recently bought. Like, you see a little package of it nearby that's just, like, in the trash bin. Like, it's just been bought.
The Sparrow is very happy. Sparrow raises this toothbrush over their head in triumph, letting out just a tiny little howl of battle cry triumph. And then they walk to the window.
Shoot.
They consider throwing it out, and then decide to keep it as a trophy. And so
Metal.
Hardcore.
yeah. They put it in their pack because they're gonna try to figure out a way to make it into some sort of like jewelry, with the jeweler's tools,
Fucking
Mhm.
prison shiv.
like a charm or something. Just like keep on their belt.
A
Like,
non-lethal
ah.
weapon.
Yeah. So.
But for the first
That-
time...
And then,
No, go on.
and then Sparrow will want to go find everybody else, but that had to be taken care of first,
Yes.
vitally.
Naturally.
And for the first time, Tinnitus and Exile Stars find themselves in the mess of an airship. Sitting as Fletcher and Half-Orc is slowly cooking some leftovers, finally using the correct amount of paprika, which is just way
A
too
lot.
much.
Make sure you add more paprika. I left a bunch left over from breakfast.
Yeah, but somehow I have this Hewitts haversack of paprika. It doesn't do anything else but paprika. It's just an unlimited
Yes.
paprika.
If you're ever in question, it's just another 2 teaspoons. Tablespoons, sorry.
I thought it was cups.
Cup. Cups.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But you're all among yourselves. You may introduce yourselves to each other. Some of you have met each other. Some of you have not. So, who would like to go first and introduce themselves?
I'm gonna turn to Banks and did you bring are these slaves?
No. Well, I mean, that kind of dead-looking one might be, like, by proxy, I think. But, like,
He's family.
yeah. But, I mean, it's...
What is family but
semantic.
not enslavement?
Enslavement by blood.
Disagrees.
Sorry. Too real?
I'm gonna stop spraying things and put my hands down like Banks taught me to do when meeting new people.
I'm gonna prestidigitation his poop finger and
Relna had already stuck her hand out to shake in kind of a very mechanical way, like she was taught to do by Fenjian, and did not even wait for the poop finger to be cleaned. Just like, hello!
Yeah.
oh,
I definitely look at Banks before reaching out.
yes, and I'll like shake and indicate to Zor that this is a good time to exercise those friend muscles, buddy.
But I use the metal hand though.
Yeah.
That would be
And
Relna grasps the metal hand and goes for the gladiator arm shake, where she kind of tries to like hang herself up on the weight of the other person's hand and kind of do a bro bump.
Sweet. Can I just like kind of pick her up?
Yeah. And I would say, as you pick her up, Rona, you notice, even though she has this mechanical form and all that, you notice his shield reminds you of your bracelets, the ones that your father made.
These are amazing! As she's just kind of like dangling in midair, her legs kicking.
Wow, you're real light. Neat.
Are you from the other continent?
Here, and I'll like, I notice her looking at the shield. I'll hand it over. And are these bracers you're talking about, Rich, visible to me too?
Yes.
Is that something that I can like see?
Yeah, as you like notice, it's give me an Arcana check with advantage.
On my end, sure.
Yeah, on your end.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm good at those too. Whoops. Well, I'll just do it twice, I guess.
Yep. So with a 20, as you look at it, you actually see a little heads-up display like inside your own vision, as it kind of like scans it and just pops up and it says repulsor braces, version 0.05, 2 charges out of 4. If I remember correctly, yes. And you get basically
I'll be like
a little like system status update of this thing, as this is a artificer infusion, one that you have on your shield because you have the repulsor shield.
I'll be like, cool, look at this, and hand my shield over.
How heavy is it?
And I'll gently set you down as well at the same time.
It's a decent size, decent weight to it. It's not like overly heavy. Probably weighs like 10 pounds. But you know, it's like the same like gears moving like onto it. It's definitely been enhanced. Like you have seen your father enhance things, like he did with your bracelets.
This is amazing. So wait, are you from the other continent? My dad makes stuff like this. And she puts the shield on the ground and just kind of like kneels on top of it, and she's getting real close to it and like giving it the old one eye, like taking a look at the craftsmanship.
And I of course check with Banks first out the corner of my eye. Yeah, I'm from the other continent. Yes.
No, he's not. Nope.
Definitely am.
Absolutely isn't.
I mean, not.
His geography is not his strong suit, but he actually lives in ancient Chasm Bridge. But
yes,
we spent a lot of time together in a small port town here in Doveport.
Well, mostly it was in alleyways, but yes.
Yeah, that's still on this continent, Zor. That's. Yeah. That's.
Relna gives no sign that this is awkward. Like this is just kind of her milieu of how she interacts with people. So she'll pick up the shield and hand it back to you, and she kind of hefts it over her head very easily and like does a couple like pumps before handing it back, just to flex her muscles in front of you guys, so you guys know how strong she is.
Where's Mr. Fingion?
He left.
He's gone.
Not dead.
Not dead. Gone, but not that kind of gone.
He's gone, but not gone.
Exactly.
And not forgotten
what's a
either.
Fengion?
He's that fella I told you about.
Got
We
20
met.
years.
Met him at the same time I met Mr. Boggs here.
Oh, you're
Got
the
in,
bard that they mentioned.
Yeah, this is him.
I mean, yeah,
He's pretty cool,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
that's
hooves.
probably me. I would imagine. I have hooves. I
Like
flippity
Tulip.
clop. They're pretty fun.
No, you can't treat like you treat Tulip though, Boggs. I just want to make that clear. Not everything with a hoof is made for eating.
Well,
I mean, to be fair, like 9 out of 10 times. And if I die, I mean,
box.
No,
I'd be very.
no, don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
let's do like a double verification method though. Before we move on to the eating. After that, it's fair game.
It might be resurrection at this point. It's kind of a coin toss between the two with him.
Could go either way. It depends on how delicious it looks, how hungry he is.
Like if maybe you were like, roasted alive, we might just,
I mean, who would want to come back from that?
Have a bite.
maybe just
Sample a taste.
It's cutting out the
Some
middleman.
shit you just don't want to walk away from.
We could make a charcuterie board out of some of. Never mind.
Zor knows what a charcuterie board is?
Wow.
I'm impressed.
That is character development right there.
Holy shit! Thor, have you been reading?
This is where we find out that like Zor is actually just
Suddenly
Give
this-
you books?
a food
I don't.
snob.
This info's coming out of nowhere. I have no idea what happened to me today, but
It got downloaded into his memory banks.
I was gonna say like the whole cyborg thing has like raised his intelligence score.
Roll for Wikipedia.
It's a gamble if you hit the search button or the I'm feeling lucky though.
Instead of hey Alexa, we're gonna do like hey Zor. No, not you.
Play Despacito.
Don't call me Siri.
My Alexa just heard me.
Oh no!
Hey Alexa.
Did that
We'll
really
look up
just
at
happen?
Charlie.
Yeah, it really did.
She'll say, "Wow, these guys really are great. You weren't kidding.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Charcuterie."
Cheese.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I like cheese.
So fucking kind of you to say. You're not catching us on our best day, to be honest.
You're not catching us on ours.
Oh wait,
Yeah, we-
who's your other friend? She'll point over to Sparrow.
Oh, hi. They call me Sparrow. I'm a vegetarian. But I like cheese.
We still haven't figured out what that means yet, but
It changes on the daily, it seems.
Well, being a vegetarian is a very, very it's a tough road to walk, but
It's personal. It
rewarding
means
in its own
something
way.
different to everybody, really.
You have to have your own personal relationship with vegetables.
Yep. That's Sparrow. We met them in Sparrow Hill, or on our way to Sparrow Hill. But currently they go by Belle.
But you all call me Sparrow. I like to keep things simple with people I spend.
Simple?
Yeah.
Are they sick?
yeah, I think my red eye expands at the mention of that word with a little like
Terminator mode.
crosshair in it.
And then like after I say simple, I go, oh God, oh. Sorry about that. Lingering effects. I'm fine.
Yeah, we just came from
I'll hand the flask over to Sparrow.
Sparrow takes a very long drink.
Oh, is
Hands
that
it
sour
back.
water?
I think if I have some kind of like third mechanical arm that comes out of my back or something, it's gonna reach out and like go to shake hands. Well, at the same time, I hand you the flask. Boggs.
Suddenly, you do have a third mechanical arm that appears.
Yes.
Oh.
These things come out of nowhere. I'm still learning.
As I said, this literally just happened about an hour ago.
So you get a flask and a handshake at once.
Pretty sure it's safe. He's a doctor.
So, Zor, with this mechanical hand, you can now two-wield your hammer and hold your shield.
Holy shit!
That's a lot of damage.
Can I be
Two
telling
hand?
this cyborg?
Two-hand with a shield?
Yes. Because you have 3 arms now.
Awesome.
These are one of your gadgets now.
My RPG mind is reeling right now.
Yeah. This counts as one of your gadgets for this long rest.
You see Relna kind of eyeing her third arm, and she's like, "That would be
Third
awesome in the act. I could. Wow."
You're a performer.
So you mentioned something about the act
Oh.
earlier. What is this about an act?
Yeah, ears perk up at the word act.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm from a troop back on the other continent. We're kind of like we wrestle each other, but it's all fake. But we have personas and names. And my dad did the special effects for our show. But since I got here, I'm part of Tinnitus, and we have a show too. And everywhere we go, we learn new moves, and yeah, sometimes we perform.
I love this.
This is pretty cool.
I'm obsessed.
Absolutely.
Sometimes we, have to hold the town kind of hostage to make them watch us, but
I mean, as
they
you
end up
do.
liking
We
it.
would
man.
probably watch for free.
I was gonna say, are you looking for new performers? Because
Or audience,
Oh,
because I'd watch that.
or bodyguards, because
Or both.
all of
Already,
those
I
things.
imagine I've taken a cloak and cut eye holes in it, so I pull it down like this. Yeah.
Emma's already getting out her glitter kit, and she's just applying glitter all over her face, and she's like, "We could do that anytime you want. Just let me know."
Yeah. I mean, we probably have we kind of have some shit going on right now. It might not be a good time, and I'm looking at Charlie right? Can I play, or is this grown-up time?
Maybe grown-up time right now until we get at least one of the things crossed off our list, and then we can play.
All right. Well, look, I don't know how ready you guys are. I'm mostly healed, and I lift my shirt up, and there's a giant, still pretty fresh looking wound from a greatsword on the side of my gut.
I'm gonna poke it a little bit.
I'm mostly fine.
I'll start stitching it.
That would be. Oh, God, yeah. Thank you.
I'm like robot arm. I mean, that's one thing off the bucket list. We could kind of cross one off the
know
list.
How this works? Are
That's
you
what
controlling
Carlos
that
was talking
thing?
about.
I think I'm just still grooming my beard while my robot arm is stitching your side up. Yeah.
Do you wish to
Can-
cast? Are you trying to cast Cure Wounds?
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure.
All right. And
Let's see.
As you cast,
Oh, yeah, I do have that.
Yeah.
Or I can have that.
You can. Really loose. As you cast Cure Wounds, you watch as Zor's grease and oil that comes off his hands and folds on your wounds, and kind of you feel this tickling sensation as mechanical bots that start suturing your wound close and come back to Zor. Please roll the Cure Wounds D8.
Ooh, let's see if I can just do this. That's a spell, right? Yeah.
Every new thing that Zor does, Charlie's just God, that is so fucking cool.
So you get healed for 7 hit points.
Holy shit! Oh man, that's way better.
Did it work? Did
I
it
think
work?
so. Yeah.
I wasn't even controlling that thing. I can't believe you let me do that.
Holy shit, man!
I think that's
You
better.
gotta warn me.
At least I don't think I was. I don't really know yet.
I think your mechanical arm just did better healing than your divine powers ever did. I'm sorry to say.
I mean, honestly,
Wow.
that is. I hate to say it, but that was the best doctoring you've ever done.
Really? Not to meta, but a 7? Really? The best? Thanks, bro.
I
Hitting
mean,
a little hard.
Rich was rolling for you last game, but yes, a 7 would have been fucking fantastic.
Water in my mouth.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, yeah, fuck, we killed Sabian. Let's. I mean, we could go save Hawks. We could.
yeah,
go
Charlie,
fight this dragon. As long as we don't trip on Bofa, then I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, Charlie has taken out her notebook and has a list written down, and number 1 was the dragon, and then number 2 was like, you know, the other unending faith and stuff going on, and then scribbled down as 3 and circled a few times is no, it's like circled a few times is save Hawks, and then with like a little arrow pointing to like above number 1 and a question mark, and I'm like, what's our priorities here?
The dragon's coming back at night, so we have some time, but I mean, whatever we go do to save, like, we've done a lot today, and it's barely fucking lunch.
Yeah.
Can we add the, you know, sparkly glitter show to the list?
Sure.
Yeah, I want to watch a sparkly glitter show.
Because that could probably be 1 or 2.
Yeah, I'll add like sparkly glitter show with like a little asterisk on it. And I'm like, that means I can go wherever we want it to, but I require that we cross off 1 before we do it.
It does go wherever you want it to, because I'll come wherever you guys want to go. So I'll bring glitter.
My head just went to you like throwing glitter at everyone. What do you say?
Kind of has it ready. Like,
Glitter bomb.
You only get glitter on you.
It goes everywhere you want.
Sparrow is like, Sparrow kind of like leans their head down and is like, put some in my hair.
Okay, I'll do it style. And she's going to plant a hand on the deck of the ship and do kind of like a backflip over herself, like a cartwheel. And as she does, the glitter is going to arc around in the air and land over Sparrow and whoever else is standing nearby.
Oh man, we're never getting this out of the ship.
Oh, wizard, how come you never did something like that before?
Because glitter isn't magic. I mean, it's mundane magic, I suppose.
Looks pretty
It
fucking
never
magical,
disappears.
Sparrow's gonna kind of like muss up their hair, like kind of to like a like so it's sticking up more, and be like, how do I look? Badass.
That looks like fire.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Looks like sparkle fire.
Sparkle fire.
Could be your name.
Holy shit.
Oh.
I love it.
Preston did taste some like mini fireworks behind her, like, and like
I'm gonna help out, just spraying oil into the sparks.
like some real like wrestling entrance, like pyrotechnics.
I could grease everybody up before the show.
On the land, she lands in that power pose where you have like one hand down in front of you and your legs out, and she's like, "Mine's the rising dawn." As she looks up at you, Sparrow.
Yes,
rising dawn.
I think Charlie's.
We will fight all of the people.
With every, she's doing like anime punches in the corner.
Yeah.
I think Charlie's standing off to the side of the room, just going like, I had to be the adult before, now I have to be even more of an adult. She's like, okay, I got this.
Without slowing the anime punches, she's like, "We're also saving the world, so like maybe you could put that on your list too, if you want to help us do that."
Yeah, I feel like all of this is kind of like under that umbrella of saving the world.
So that makes gold, right?
In the world on the list.
Yeah, we're on salary.
Saving the world gets paid, right?
You guys, you need to get off that shit. You guys are an Exile star now.
And actually, as you say that, you guys watch as a little portal appears and a little bag of coin falls down.
What?
How'd you do that? Salary. Okay, what is this salary thing? Because I've been on something. What do we work on? Commission or something?
We never get paid. We just do shit.
It's more of a profit share.
Yeah, we do shit without getting paid because we do it out of the kindness of our hearts, which is dumb.
I mean, we've managed to get paid plenty.
Yes, because we steal it.
Exactly.
And I give it all
What they're
away.
saying is they gotta steal shit and then somebody else pays them and they gotta give the shit they steal back.
Well, maybe we can do both.
Well,
That's not doing it right.
Ass logic
sometimes
right there.
we get to keep the shit we steal. We did steal a bunch of shit that we still have, and we just got paid.
Okay, look. Maybe if we teach you how to keep everything you steal instead of only some of it, you could teach us how to make gold bags drop out of the skies.
You see, the thing is, like, the people we steal for are kind of fucking scary. So, we're fine with, giving the shit that they want back.
Who do you work
Which
for?
reminds us, we need to steal one more thing before we leave Belmans.
We do.
Yeah.
Is it a teenager named Hawks?
No.
Damn,
Okay,
that would've
just
been really
checking.
fucking confusing.
Yeah,
Would've been very confusing.
we would have just lined right up, but
Good question, Zor. You're full of the good question, the smart
Yeah, so I
question.
feel like you've gotten so much smarter since you've become mechanical. No offense.
I'm feeling like I'm seeing things clearly. Well, kind of just like this weird red haze going on, but
Who do you work for, and what do you need to steal? I think is pretty relevant information.
Relna opens her mouth and goes, and then just looks up at Eden.
I'm like looking down at Relna and Boggs, just like,
No, thank you, and we don't know.
We don't know.
Those aren't answers to the questions.
We could tell them. They really like the act. I think that's a sign of a true friend.
I showed you our conspiracy board.
well, you see, we've been involved with, members of the Seven, just kind of doing odds and ends for them when they want us to do things. Well, the two that aren't evil.
Which members of the Seven?
Relna looks at Boggs sharply.
We got Katrina
I said not to mention
and
Danny North.
it's one of the other ones.
I'm sharing a look with Sparrow. I'm just like,
You don't work for Ormus, do you?
No.
Oh,
No, but this is his wolf hat.
wait, I think these two have read some kind of books that talk about this scenario.
to meet these.
We're not reading trashy YA romance novels about the Seven. What? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
it's
this-
not.
I tried to pick those up, but Fenjion said no.
They're incredibly trashy and so addictive.
I'm reading them out of order.
It's chaotic. I don't know how they do it. That would be so. Sparrow, can you imagine we meet the Seven and like know these? Like, it's like meeting a celebrity.
Yeah.
So
it's kind
Listen, I don't want to hold back from you guys.
Room.
If we're, I understand if you're not ready to divulge the inner
no.
workings of your relationship.
Well,
but
I mean, technically, it's just Katrina that pays us.
I don't. All I need to know is that
The daddy in the
If-
north gives us the orders.
Daddy in the North.
Me
is
in the
that-
north.
The Daddy in the North that's not like a nickname I'm imagining.
No, he's
That
not in
doesn't
the act.
sound like an official.
this is your dad that he's talking about, the one that makes the special effects.
No, that would be my daddy in the East. He's not related to this at all, actually. But he's a
And we
really
have
great
the daddy in
guy.
the south and the west, of course.
That's
right?
a lot of daddies.
She immediately
don't
launched
kink
into a
shame,
story
okay?
about her dad. Just for the next 5 minutes, anyone who listens, she's just telling random stories about her dad that are not related to any of this.
Zora
I don't
probably
have
thinks
a
it's
dad.
important, so.
I wish I didn't have a dad.
I had a dad once.
I think everybody did at one point.
Never did. Well, I mean, technically, yeah, but not really.
Oh, technically you did though.
Yeah,
Technically.
he just abandoned me as a child, and I never knew them, and I had to grow up in a temple. But it's fine, I'm over it.
That's not fine. That's bad.
Charlie's gonna whip out her notebook and put down therapy session
Yeah, by that,
to the list.
My parents are both alive and well. I don't. Why is everybody's
Oh.
parents?
Oh, I have parents.
I'm gonna look at Zora like with the whole like.
Me and shit.
I give him the look like
Oh, now Nice.
Tell
for
her about my
you.
mother. Banks knows that look.
His mother is a wonderful woman. Beautiful. A fantastic cook.
Okay, we're not talking about that right now, though. We're talking about shitty parents. You don't have to wipe that in our faces.
I'm just saying.
I'd share my parents with all of you if you
It must be really
needed
hard
parents.
to have a MILF for a mom.
Mostly, he has promised to share his mother with me, but that's a whole
That would
other
be-
thing.
That would be a DILF.
Rella doesn't get the subtext.
She's a dwarf.
Oh wow, my dad's a dwarf.
Oh.
Okay.
I was like thinking very hard about this, just like
I'm also a dwarf. Or at least I was mostly a dwarf.
I wonder if you know some of my family. My dad said that some of our family lives out here. So, you know, maybe tangentially, like, we're related.
Probably.
I'm satisfied with this.
Hey, all dwarves
Probably.
are related, right?
Probably.
Isn't that how it works?
That's not
That-
true at all.
that's racist.
That's not true.
Thanks, that's incredibly racist.
But I do have a lot of symbols
I don't
and
know,
sigils
man.
that I'm looking
Like-
for.
Symbols and sigils. Yeah.
My dad
I
was
was
an elf.
told that
I'm looking at
dwarves
Banks.
are
My dad
born
was
in the
also
walls
an
of-
elf.
Maybe
Dwarves
we're
were born in the
related.
walls of mountains, and other dwarves just
That
go
would be
and
awesome.
get them out and pull them from the walls, and they hatch.
Well, you know what they
Morzan! She can't handle it anymore.
Yeah.
you know what they say about how
I don't
satyrs are
fucking know
born,
him. I
right?
don't
Is
care.
that
I
the
just,
Disney in the north?
is that North Daddy?
North.
Yeah, I don't fucking know that guy.
Apparently, I was
Okay.
likened to him at one point. But that's all I know
All
of
I
him.
know is
Oh, you
that
drink
Argemontus
this.
is
Yeah, because you like the same drinks, right? I remember that night.
Yeah, we like the same drinks apparently, and also he has a lover. That's what I remember from the books. As I take out my notebook with all the notes in it.
Oh, yeah, I haven't looked at mine in a really long
Yeah.
time.
Ormus runs a group called the White Shadows, which were responsible for the incident at Shreveport. And he intends to
White shadows.
destroy. They're like a secret government organization of Doveport, and he also intends to create a ruckus in Ancient Chasm. I believe he plans to blow something up there, and I feel like he was potentially implicated as an accessory to murder of the god Omar.
And he has a human partner named Laz, apparently. It's very spicy.
Oh.
Wellness still sweating, having to not or to try to lie for like a solid 5 minutes there. And so she's just like, hey, this is great that we're all sharing things. Whew, that was hard.
What's it like sweating with all that metal powder all over your face?
It glistens, and it feels even more powerful.
Definitely looks like it. Very
Well-
powerful.
I don't know anything about Morzan, and I don't know what kind of work you do for him. All I know is that it certainly seems like anybody high enough up the ladder right now is into some shit, and everybody is some brand of asshole. And
He is a brand of asshole. No offense, grandfather. But
I'm taken.
he's someone we trust, or have come to trust. Just like Katrina, who's also her own kind of asshole.
Trust is a strong word, though. I prefer
yeah, I don't get a trust
tolerate.
vibe from you guys when it
Wait,
comes
why
to her.
Why
I get
would, why would Boggs be offended by that sentiment?
It's his daddy.
His daddy.
It's your dad?
He is dad of Collective North. He save us.
He saved you.
Everyone.
How did he go about doing that? And when he refers to the North, do I have any? I mean, I know kind of. I don't want to decide what I know about that. So,
Boggs is a goblin, and you do know that the exodus of the unnatural happened 70-something years ago. And up in the northernest part of the Athenos continent is where they all were forcibly relocated to, behind a wall.
Right, and that was like basically goblins and
Goblins, hobgoblins, drow.
Wait, didn't Sunara talk about that to us? Okay.
Yeah. Orcs, basically anything that was considered not normal in the eyes of the people at the time. Like, furbolgs were excommunicated. It wasn't just like they were like furbolgs, they were crockers if they were caught. Anything that was just did not have
kind of exotic beast race.
Yeah, any exotic beast race were kicked out of their home.
Would I know then anything about a savior of those people or somebody that they?
No.
Okay. How did he save you? I'm glad that someone did. I think that
Well, after
I'm
we were
pretty lucky that I made it. To be honest, that I made the cut.
Yeah, you got basically like they put big pants on you.
Yeah.
And just
I got hammer pants and
I was literally just gonna say that.
Yep. It also
I
happened
mean,
70 years
he
ago.
has pants on even when he's naked. That's just how he rolls.
Yeah, like this also happened like 70 plus years ago. You're not. How old is Spanx?
he's like mid-20s.
So like there's still hobgoblins and goblins in this part. It's not like reinforced heavily, though they can be eyed suspiciously. Like, like, oh, this is a goblin.
Elna puts her hand on Boggs' shoulder for support as he's thinking about all of that.
trying to find.
I'm trying to find the right doc. I can
Yeah.
fill you in if you like.
Ellie takes out her notebook
Yeah.
again and circles therapy session a few more times.
He'll mention that he just got all the people who were forcibly removed by the evil elves and humans, and just made it like a cohesive society up there.
Evil elves, I get that. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry, evil.
Don't worry, you're a wizard. It's different. That's what you've told me.
But you're
I
from
just-
somewhere else, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
alleys are still in the same continent. It all.
I gotta admit, a lot of the elves I grew up with are kind of shitty, so I'm kind of on the same boat with you guys there. I get it.
Oh, my dad and his family are the worst.
Right.
Yeah. Elves suck. They're very snooty.
Yeah.
Look down on everybody like, look, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Because I lived for 1 billion years.
I mean, you don't do that often, but sometimes, yeah.
Satyrs
I
live for
do?
1 billion years, and nobody calls them all
You do?
special.
I mean,
Yeah, we've had this discussion.
I call you stuff all the time.
Satyrs basically live forever unless, struck down by magical means. That's why I get up, back up all the time.
That's right. And fur pants.
But most of the times that you're
Concussion.
But most of the times that you're struck down is by magical means.
It's special magic, like satyr magic.
So the only magic that can kill satyrs is satyr magic.
Well, it's an anti-satyr magic. Yeah, it's
Yeah. It basically, it just can't have the possibility of putting you in a coma, which everything does.
You wear
and
horseshoes.
he's a doctor. He would know this. So you can trust that. Take
Zor's
that to
ears
the
perk
bank.
up at that. Do you wear horseshoes?
You know, I wear some specialty shoes.
Would they be Seder shoes?
I guess technically any shoes that I wear would be Seder shoes, maybe.
Good point.
Do you get paid?
Not that I have many blacked out drunken nights, but I've probably made him a few sets of shoes. Just not remember
sometimes
it.
I like in my disguise kit, I like to imagine that I've got some kind of shoes so I can try to pass as a normie.
So just like full on Thader legs, but ending in normal like shoes that look like
Yeah,
normal
that are
feet.
just like tied to my
Backwards
my
knees.
leg.
Definitely backwards knees.
Every time we talk about your disguise kit, it just adds like weirder shit to it. Like, yeah, it's got clipboards, obviously.
Duh.
Just
Obviously.
human shoes. Hammer pants, apparently,
It's a
now.
human shoe with really long shoelaces that we just tie all the way up to my thigh.
And then you
And
just
it
like,
hot.
braid into my fur.
you wear the hammer pants or like trousers of some kind and like hope no one notices the backward knees.
Yeah, they got like grass stains on the back of the knees. Like what?
I just
We
flip them
also-
around before I go on a mission.
Knee pads on the backside.
We also have a disguise for grandfather when we go into town. So yeah, we can travel incognito with you guys.
Excellent.
He's very he blends in quite well.
Excellent.
No one knows who Gav is.
Do you want to show him, grandfather?
What was this?
Can
Yeah, no, it's a great disguise.
I'd like to
it's,
see
It's
this.
actually amazing.
I can go invisible. I'll show you that after you show me yours.
I'll take my cloak and kind of like move it in front of Bog so he can like
Jazz
get
hands on the side.
Oh, this is part of the show. I get it.
Oh, this is cool. I'm into it. Prestidigitate just a small amount of like smoke from the bottom of the.
And then like I when he's ready, I just like whip it away.
I'm trying my hardest to figure out how to make my body like grind metal and poof glitter. I don't think it's working yet, though. I don't want to go that far. but
Okay.
I'm trying.
We just hear parts of Zord just grinding and grinding.
You okay, bro?
Like trying to start a car, it just won't turn over.
It's not my stomach that makes it entirely different sound.
So what do you do, Boggs?
Oh, I'll just, the sock is stretched over his head, some holes cut out of it, and
The
it's
sock on his head.
stained yellow.
Who's this? You didn't
Yeah.
tell me you had another friend.
The third arm's gonna come out for a handshake.
No, thank you.
This is Gob. He's a burn victim.
Oh no.
My
I
goodness.
mean, that's a good idea because then nobody's gonna ask questions because they're too like worried about
And if
being
they do, we
insensitive.
just make them feel really bad for it.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
And I'm not even trying to make them feel bad. I just kind of do it accidentally sometimes.
Oops.
Well, I'm glad to know that you guys aren't anti-Morzan. We kind of thought you might be.
Definitely got that impression last time. Boggs saw you.
Why was
At
it
least
something I
he
said?
Yeah, that you didn't trust Morzan.
He's really pro.
I don't know, not to meta, but
Morzan.
like we really, it wasn't that. It was I think that he's aligned with some people that I talked about, because I remember like when I talked about killing doppelgangers and
Oh yeah.
Sneakle and stuff is about the time that you started to say we don't like the same people. So, but I
Yeah.
didn't. We have never met.
Lost in translation.
and don't actually know Morzan
Who's
personally.
Morzan?
Morzan
No
is-
fucking
the
clue,
seven.
man.
Cool.
All I know is, and I can, if you want to go look at our conspiracy board, I'll show you all the people. I wanna
we've
kill.
seen it. We got a sneak peek.
Yeah, I
I
kind
think-
of gave him a little bit of a rough idea of what we've got going on up here.
So you've
pretty
seen the
open about
conspiracy board.
who we intend to kill, or steal from.
Yeah.
Sparrow also goes like, but it's clear that like brain empty, mind blank, does not know anything.
There's not a thought behind those eyes.
Mm-mm. Not even one.
Are you
Just how we
pointing
liked it.
to the glitter?
Yeah.
The glitter is made of lead, so there might be
Sword's
some
It's
distracted.
making it worse.
Sora's definitely distracted.
Like a nice
There's already
lead
been,
and
like-
asbestos blend.
Mildly poisoned once last week, so
You look at the glitter, you actually see it kind of looks like sand a little bit, like different
Huh.
kinds of sand.
Hey, Rich, when you said that you were nervous and you didn't know what we were going to do, did you think that we would just sit here and
It was on the
be
list.
idiots for 2 hours?
Yeah, it was on the list.
I mean, look, you got new people. There's plenty of shit to do right here.
Hang on, I'm gonna move the plot forward, and she's gonna jump up on the table and just like point down at all of you, and she's like, "Listen, I trust you guys. Charlie did a great thing. She was really great fighting with us, and her fox was really helpful, and we heard nothing but good things about you, Banks. Even though we thought maybe you didn't like Morzan, but turns out that's not the case. And I really like you because you're a dwarf." And you have the same technology that my dad has, and maybe we're related, but maybe we're not, but you're a brother to me now. And I really like you because you really understand sparkles, and that is an important thing. So
I'm gonna try to glitter puff again, and I don't know, Rich, if it works that time.
I'm gonna have
Are
taken
you
out
trying to
my
do this like?
instrument of illusions,
Okay.
and I'm like, just a slow like trill in the background while she's giving this inspirational speech, and I want to make like kind of like a phoenix rising up behind her.
All right. As you make this, as you finally like you talk and you hear the voice go, "Grenade ready, launching." A little tube, like where your spine meets the back of your neck, pops open, and up shoots a little canister, and this blinding fluorescent light of sparkles. Can everyone please make a con save? And as a flashbang does come off.
Is your voice that goes off? Does everybody hear it, or does only Zor hear
Only
it?
Zor.
Okay.
Nailed it.
And then Zor, can you roll another d20 to see if it hits the surge?
That's actually a 12, not a 15.
Okay. Does that hit the surge?
I'm not late singing.
I don't think my D&D is hooked up.
Ooh, I like the gold dice. Whose is that?
Mine.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
So I think those who got, double check your DC. So I think it's 14 now. Those who got below a 14 in the con save is blinded. Temporarily.
too much glitter.
The glitter was powerful.
I think Relna's not going to miss a beat, and she's just going to finish her plot moving along speech by
Yes.
saying to all of the people like shielding their eyes from her now. I believe in a tribe, and I'm willing to have you guys as part of our tribe. So I just want to let you know that we're trying to save the world because the unending faith is trying to bring back Baharisvet and the darkness and evil that will come with that. And it's Gladier and Ormus that are doing this. And Morzan and Katrina are trying to stop them. So we need to get Morzan's weapon back. All of the weapons. It's kind of a Dragon Ball situation. We've got to collect them. And we need help. And she's just going to like look around and for the first time notice that you are blinded.
Is Theo blinded? Can I look through Theo's eyes?
Well, con save for Theo.
All right.
Mike pulling
Katrina's
down my
original plan
goggles and,
sucked,
like,
by the way.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man. There's so much. Yeah, the Unending Faith are on the list of people we were gonna kill anyways.
I like to imagine Banks is turned around and talking to a wall or something.
But I've got like my pistol drawn, and I'm like kind of like changing direction rapidly and like sneakily. Like I think I know what I'm doing. I'm talking to the wall. Yeah. And then the Awakened Mother is no good. Shit happening there. Like the both of those are, and they have some shit. They're doing things together. They're working together.
Well done.
I love this. This is gonna be a fun couple months, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Summer
the best
can't
part
end.
is that like Rich barely has to write any content because
I know.
we are.
I'm good
Okay,
for mine.
go.
Like, I
like,
planned for so much stuff. I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna sit
You
back.
see her standing there, kind of just like breathing heavily with like the glitter on her face, and she's looking around at you all earnestly, just very like, kind of like hands outstretched, like waiting for your response to her plea.
I think this could be a mutually beneficial arrangement here. We need assistance in some of the things that we want to accomplish. You need assistance in some things you need to accomplish, and some of those are overlaps between the two of us. So I see no reason why we can't come to some sort of collaboration for a time.
Well, I look at Banks.
Are we still blinded?
No, it goes away after a minute.
Okay.
Okay, if I'm fine. Yeah, as things start to
Yeah, it's only the spots start to disappear. And you
clear
can see
up, would absolutely
it. And
come do
technically,
the arm
we make
grasp.
the save after every 6 seconds, but
Let's do some shit. Let's like steal and save people and maybe the world and fuck this dragon up, you know, probably as a side project, I'm sure.
That was what I wanted to bring up, is like, what order do we wish to do these things in? Because some of them have time constrictions. Like I said,
Yeah. Some have kind of competing.
The tomb thing that we were going to steal from Morzan, he said that we had some time because they were still digging up. I don't know what it's going to be like now that the mobs are rising up.
Does anybody among all of... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
We're not used to such a big group.
You know,
That's true.
if anything, I think that maybe the dragon might be an issue, considering that there is just a mob of people. That's kind of an easy target to hit when they're all just kind of grouped up like that.
A portion of my inquiry was among all of us people gathered here now, trying to figure out what each of us knows. Does anybody know, because it appears that the Unending Faith has holed up somewhere. We learned recently that we don't know where they're holed up, but we do know that they actually want the chaos to erupt and that they're trying to lure Cora here in order to kill her.
Yeah, we might know where it is. We know where they're, like, excavating the tomb. And we did kind of set them on the people on a warpath against the Unending Faith, and we told the city guard. So, it might not work in their favor as well as they thought it did anymore.
Well, there's a chance that we could have a parlay with the dragon and set him on a more specific path if we knew where the actual Unending Faith assholes were.
If we could end his life,
Or
but
that.
we have a use for his corpse.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
can you make a
like this
zombie
guy.
out of a dragon?
Barks can try.
Speaking of zombie, let me show you the Sabian's corpse.
I mean, I could also maybe take some pieces
naked.
from out of
We
the inside of
did
it before it
actually take-
turns into a zombie.
Clothed him?
That's
I mean,
fine.
we took everything from everybody. I didn't want to find anything, keistered.
They have no shame.
I took his toothbrush. I hold it up
What's
as
that?
a trophy.
Didn't want to find any magic items in his prison wallet.
I
Oh,
think
God.
it might be too late, but maybe I could still trap his soul.
Do you wish to try?
Yes.
Okay.
Trap his soul?
Okay.
Relna's
been
still
there.
with her arm
Cleric
around.
stuff.
She's
Claire,
like,
yeah, I'm a
but
cleric,
leave me
guys.
alone.
Don't
I
worry.
was like, what kind of cleric are you?
Show me to the body.
As
I'd like to go with her.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to observe this.
You know, I'm a cleric too,
Sarah
so.
wants to observe this.
Oh, you're.
But that's kind of
you're
weird.
A cleric. You're
Yeah.
actually a cleric.
We're all just gonna
Yeah.
huddle around a naked dead body
Yeah.
as Eden tries to suck the soul out of it.
Some weird fucking ritual going
Okay.
on.
Now
Right,
my soul sucking skills might be a little rusty.
As you
It's all
take
right.
out-
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, performance issues, yeah.
As you
It's okay.
take
I mean,
out
like,
the skull of the soul catcher, Charlie, Zora, Sparrow, and Banks. This design matches, eerily similar,
We had one of those, but Sabian fucking took it from us, didn't he?
and along with the pommel of your rapier.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You might want to be careful with that thing.
Yeah, as soon as I see that, I take like a giant step back, like, what is that?
like,
I don't
my arm-
really
like,
know.
An arm in front of Charlie, like to protect her.
Oh, fuck. You haven't been fucking around with that thing, have you?
I think
not
in
till now.
Oh, shit.
Maybe
Oh, fuck.
don't.
Eden,
do?
can you please give me a religion check?
But yeah,
I've
let her
been
try it. Let's see what
waiting. I've
happens.
been waiting for this moment.
As you-
Let's science right now. Let's science right now.
I'm a trained professional, okay? Don't
Okay.
even worry about it.
Never question a cleric.
No, you shouldn't. I think that's it.
Question you all the time, Zor.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, wizard, settle
He
down.
he says never trust a cleric, and I just whip around and wink at everyone.
she's got something in her eye again.
I'm a doctor.
it's glitter.
I can take care of that.
I'm also well, maybe not a doctor. Close
We
enough.
could exchange surgeries for fun.
What?
What did I roll? I didn't even see it.
Don't worry about it.
20.
You got a 20.
So 20.
Yeah. And as
16 plus 4.
Yeah. And as you put the skull down on Sabian's chest, you feel your back itch, your shoulder blades, they meet itch. As you watch as two wings envelop, stretching over, covering Eden's body and Sabian's. And beneath the feathers, you see this green light flowing through. Eden, you watch as the gems in the eyes of the skull light up. There's flames erupt in its mouth. The cup where the basin is. You watch as you watch. Sabian's soul is lifted, circling around the wings. You hear him whisper, Charlemona, welcome to my side. As you watch as Sabian's soul slowly spills down, his feet first, and he smiles. Don't need love and beauty. You crave the control, the tyranny.
I'm gonna throw you into the ocean.
As you all hear, some of you for the first time, Eden's witch voice. As the wings fold back, Sabian's body looks the same but different, like physically the same. No markings or marring to his body, but maybe it's grayer, maybe it's more distant. But then you see this skull with this gem for eyes glowing softly with this greenish flames behind them.
I just like turn back around and I'm holding it. And I'm just. I hate this bitch.
You want me to show you where the toilets are?
Well, it takes another giant step back, just like, the fuck did we just get into?
I'm
Kelda's
definitely
looking-
going to go into Savian's body and try and collect something
Okay.
from
He's
the
looking at Eden like a
From up his
parent
butt?
looking at a child that's having a tantrum or like that needs
prison
help.
pocket.
She's just looking
Prison
at her.
I'm sure this is gonna get me in trouble later, but it's okay.
Did you say he looks more gray?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Okay, I'm going to try and scrape some of the gray
Okay.
off and put it in a vial and pocket it.
Do a medicine check for me, please.
Ooh,
End of a
yes.
soulless man.
Charlie's just kind of like standing there, like wide-eyed, looking at this, just like what?
I know
What?
where you could sell
What?
that
What?
for a good price.
What?
There you go.
Get that gray.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
You
make
got
it more
some.
green.
I got. Don't. What are you talking about?
What is Boggs doing?
Gonna make him more green.
Yeah. After you collect some, you have this weird, like, substance. Gray. It goes from being a powder to being a liquid. To being a powder. Like back and
Ooh,
forth.
cool.
Fucking Newtonian skin of a deadly, soulless man.
What did you call it? Because I need to name it something.
The Newtonian skin fluid of a soulless man.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, why not?
There we go.
I like that skin. Let's see. Skin
It's hyphenated, skin fluid.
fluid. Yeah. Okay. Skin. Damn, if I could only type right now. Skin fluid of a soulless man.
Okay. And as Bog steps up, with spores emitting, you want to cast Animate Dead on him?
I do.
As you watch this Bog step forward with his staff, banging, you see spores kind of emit from his body, covering Sabian's naked form. What once was green starts quickly, like, mold and fungus and mushrooms popping out of his joints as where his mouth was, but all his horrible deeds and horrible misspoke things as his tongue bloats up, expands as mushrooms cover his mouth, so he may speak no more, as he is a zombie.
All better.
Should put that necklace we have on him, the one that like,
That's what I was gonna do.
let's go.
Wait, what necklace? What are we doing?
These
I'd
people
like to
do.
know what's happening,
These people
please,
do neat.
a little
These
bit.
people do neat things. Look at the what? I don't even know right now.
I have
necklace?
I have the necklace,
Disneyland.
right?
We did.
No.
We gave
Yeah,
it to you.
this is-
Yeah,
No,
you did.
Penchian and I gave it to him.
Oh, they did give it to Okay, yeah, you have it.
What does this necklace do? Can
What
someone tell me what's happening? Please!
I saw this in an alleyway once. I don't think Banks was there, but
Oh,
just
was that on
watch.
the other continent?
Just watch.
Make him more.
Oh, no, I need to know what's happening. They just sucked a man's soul into a skull that looked like the fucking sword that tried to possess me.
Yeah, I think I got some of it.
I need to know what's happening.
I don't.
We
have it
don't
written
know
down.
either.
Bark's not very sure.
Yeah, Boggs was specifically told was not specifically told the exact details.
I was told to put it on one of my zombies.
You were. That was all you were told.
It's the magical object. I can identify it before we do something
We
stupid.
no, we
They already
I know what it does.
Yes. Do you need me to remind you?
I just remember it gave them their abilities back.
Yep. And
Where did we get
Yeah.
it?
you got it?
We got it in the tomb.
You got it in the McCoy's tomb.
Oh, the lavender lamp?
No, not the
No.
not the lavender lamp. This was on the main return guy, who was the one that's able to talk. Oh, this gave him his special abilities. So, this allows a zombie to be more than just a zombie.
I will put it
Oh
on
shit.
his naked, moldy body.
Okay. And as you put it on, you watch as your skull starts to vibrate. Eden. You watch it just like lock eyes. And for a minute, the Savian zombie eyes grew this flash of green as you watch as he looks around. Those who know Savian, he knows he tries to take on like, similar pose and mannerisms, and he tries to say something, but his mouth is whoa, 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 whoa.
I was gonna say Charlie has like her sword out, like ready to fucking kill this guy if he comes back to life.
Her hand on her. Oh.
But then he just looks down at Boggs as a ring of moss appears around his neck.
Ha ha!
It's like kind of like encrusting this amulet you placed on him.
Okay.
He is yours to command. I will give you the Savian zombie character sheet in a minute.
What the fuck?
Seeing this, I'll
Wow.
like put the sword away, and I just like, I take a step towards him, get like right up in his face, and say, "How's it feel to be someone's slave, bitch?"
No, talk
So-
to the skull. He's in here.
Yeah,
But
be
he's
nice to my
here.
son.
So you
No,
bring
he's
us,
an asshole.
you bring new friends over, and they turn Dickbag into a friend now.
I wouldn't say friend. I don't
I'd say
know
family.
yet. I wouldn't say that
Family,
either.
like
Family.
family that's specifically in charge of cleaning the bathrooms.
Do you want me to treat him like I treat my family? Because no, you don't.
Yeah, like he gets the worst part of the chores on the ship
He's the new Andy.
for sure.
I show the skull the toothbrush. Took your toothbrush.
It just like looks at its you just like you look at it and it's just like sees it try like it wants it just so it can talk again.
And then I say, and guess what? I took your old one too.
You can see like the fire in its like dead eyes, but
I know that we identified the skulls at one point, didn't we?
yes, you did.
Okay. Was there anything else that I could do with it? I just
Yes.
know that I could take. Okay. I might need the other detail.
You can place the skull inside a corpse to make it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Uh huh.
What's another zombie? No,
I
but
can-
that one might be a
But you
dick.
can put the skull inside of a body to do what?
Yeah, I've done that before. It's like really simple procedure. Just kind of takes one incision up the back.
Yeah.
Because I also identified one of those the
She's
skull that
not
you
wrong.
had. I just don't remember what it does.
Yeah, it's a skull ducking.
you can take someone's soul and put it in it, and then you can basically use this skull as like this is like a reliquary for a soul. Basically, you hold someone's soul in here, and then you can now use this skull to place the soul in a corpse to kind of bring them back suitably. And this is an attempt at lichdom, an attempt at rebirth after death to keep your soul going on. What remains? Who knows?
You know, as long as you
So
remove the
Sabian
first
in
skull
that?
cleanly,
That's
the
gross.
second one goes right in.
Yeah. And
Yeah, so what happens if that soul gets out?
Oh well, if it gets out, I think it just like goes on to wherever souls go.
yeah. the
But I didn't want
never-ending-
him to have an afterlife.
Yeah, the never-ending river.
But
Maybe
you're
we-
not going in a body, motherfucker. You're going in the ocean.
I mean, you can put it in
Brush the
technically
skull with
any body.
toothbrush.
And we don't want Sabian in any. Maybe we should
Maybe I
put
should
him in a
put you
little
in a
girl's
fucking-
body.
Pigeon.
What would putting in a little girl's body do? That's weird.
We should definitely put it in like some
Puppies.
Jesus
No.
Christ. Boy.
So, Bob,
I
you
want
should have
a puppy.
access to a Sabian.
I mean, you were
zombie
talking
feed.
about puppies earlier, made me hungry. I'm sorry.
We should get like a pet of some. We should put in Bernard.
Don't you? And that's what I think. I think his other eye would start to flash the same red as the non one.
You said we should put in a puppy.
Bernard is an upstanding citizen, not a puppy.
He's a puppy.
Oof.
You have a puppy?
He's a best boy.
We do have a puppy.
What does it look like?
They say-
Bernard.
You hear this,
All right, I'll call Bernard.
like this very large Saint Bernard dog, like big fluffy body with a small little keg underneath his neck. A lot of drool just coming down, like a white and like tannish brown for kind of like mixed match colors coming.
Best
down.
boy. And I'll scratch his ears.
Uggs will lick his lips.
No.
Bob, just to confirm. you
Watch
have-
this. Watch this, though. Watch this. Bernard, pee.
No, not here. Don't.
Oh,
It's all
he
Maybe
peed right
I'll
on
clean it up.
Sabian Zombie.
Oh, on Sabian Zombie. Okay. That's okay.
I don't usually give him a direction of where. I like to let him choose on his own. Good boy. Bestest boy. Good boy.
That's the only trick he knows.
Is this a creature that Relna can talk to or understand?
Yes.
She'll kneel down in front of the dog and say, "Hey, it's nice to meet you. We're new."
Booze. It just comes
Did you say
over.
booze?
Yeah.
I don't have any on me right now.
Oh, so
You
I
like
think
booze?
Like,
He doesn't.
He probably
give booze. And you watch it, he comes over, you see a little keg come over.
So she's been kind of barking at the dog at this point, and she'll say in common to all of you, "Why does your dog drink alcohol?"
Don't they all?
What? Who doesn't?
Fuck else do dogs drink?
Water.
Oh, that must
Fish
be
have
something
sex
on
in
this
it.
continent.
No one drinks water.
Okay.
If you don't
well, I'll
drink
pick some up
water,
next
you
time
will
in town.
die.
I mean, he's a doctor.
Ale has water in it.
For 40
just-
years. I think I'm
you
more
would know.
knowledgeable than him.
It's
Ale has
pretty much
water in it.
liquid
It's
bread.
fine. Fish have sex in water. Why would you drink it?
Water
He's
is
got one.
everything.
Like, I'm not firmly in one camp or the other. Like I think that absolutes are a dangerous thing, but I believe in the marrying of a healthy booze to water ratio.
I'm not saying
I'll
don't drink booze. I'm just saying please drink water.
Zor will show Relna how to like use the spout on Bernard's neck barrel of vodka.
Relna will
You just like
give
he'll
him
like
some of the.
put a little in his hand and let Bernard like lap it up.
She'll
You
mimic
can
the
try.
gesture.
He'll like you. Do it.
Hey, Bernard, do you like this guy? She'll say in dog.
Yes.
Okay. And she'll do the alcohol feeding because Bernard has been well treated.
See, it's easy. I think he probably likes you because you did that once.
Yeah, I think sometimes humans behave that way at bars too.
Humans are weird.
Humans are so weird.
Humans
and she
are
feeds
right.
the dog more
worse.
alcohol.
Not many of these understand that, but yeah.
Nobody here is a human.
I'm half human.
Technically, I look like I'm a human, which just makes the fact that I said that humans are weird just a little bit suspicious.
Yeah.
We also just saw the.
Well, we
wings
just saw
on the back.
her have wings, so
Yeah.
can I discern from what the fuck that was?
Oh yeah, give me a nature
I
check.
assume I know what an Asmar is.
Yeah, you probably do.
Can I command Sabian Zombie
nature
to disguise self as Banks?
Yes, you can.
No, as Fengion.
That's Fengion? Yes, you can.
It's like he never left.
Yeah.
Oh.
A very silent
Wow.
Fengion is there.
Just as I think my complicated feelings about this Sabian zombie that looks like Fengion couldn't get any weirder.
I don't like this.
This is interesting. I did not see this coming.
Can we find a way to get him killed in the next battle, please?
After
You want to
finishing,
kill zombie Fengion?
No, I want to kill zombie Sabian who looks like Fengion.
Zombie Savion.
I don't want to like
So many layers to this. Oh my
I
gosh.
hate it.
maybe like at least get rid of his fucking soul. I feel like we are carrying the ticket to his resurrection in
Like,
your
can we
hand.
like throw that into like
I
into
have
the dimension?
ants. But I'll put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Cleric has
Hox is
plans.
probably half dead by now, though. Is there any
Or
chance?
is he half alive?
I mean,
is Hawks
You're
your
right.
friend?
This is a good time for optimism. Yeah,
I mean,
he's a
apparently
friend
it
of ours.
doesn't. Apparently, it doesn't matter. We can turn him into like a walking thing,
The
no
fact
matter what.
that he has my pistol somewhere has no bearing on my my personal. I am an impartial advocate for which direction we take, but
Yeah, we have
Dragon's not
two-
coming out till nighttime. The sun's up.
Where is
The only-
Hawks?
He's
Here's
been
the thing.
building
That's a sore subject.
building next to the bell tower.
Here's the thing, guys. Is I know all of you have only had one, but I've had 2 life or death battles today so far. And as I see it, there's 2 very important time-sensitive things on this list, and like, I'm not sure if I got 2 more in me today, guys.
Out of
Fully
character.
understand that. I think one of these things is going to have to be done. At least one of these things is going to have to be done very non-confrontationally. Hopefully.
Out of character, is it possible to take a long rest and then become nocturnal tonight, or did you guys take a long? Like, I don't know how the timing of that works.
We
but-
just did a short rest
Yes, let's do a
recently,
short rest.
just before you showed up.
I would say the time it is right now, considering everything that's happening, it's probably around 3 o'clock. The dragon's probably going to come at sunset, from what you gathered from the tone, and if I remember it saying, which is about 5 hours away. So you can definitely take a long rest, but that won't help you with the dragon.
It would help me.
It'll help you, but everyone else, no. But, like Bing says, which one do you have a hope to handle non-confrontational?
Well, I would like to see a dragon. I've never seen one before, and I love creatures.
This one's kind of a dick.
You know,
but
you could probably ride it.
I mean, he likes me right now. Like,
he hates me.
that's true. Sometimes that actually helps him like me more, though. If
It's
we
like-
lean into that.
Like, me and him have some sort of like hatred / understanding of each other, of like, we respect you because, you know.
I don't think that's how he sees it.
Oh, it is, because like he definitely spit on me, and I took it like a champ, and he respects me for it. That's how I see it, and that's how I'm going to see it from now on. Nobody can convince me otherwise.
Spitting on people is a really great compliment because you're using some of your water and giving it to someone else.
Mm.
That's kind of sweet. Except he
That
spit
is. It's a
poison on
beautiful
me.
gift.
Poison. Nah, that doesn't count.
I just
Nice
give booze
water.
away. Speaking of, I'm breaking out a
we
bottle and
can't
drinking
just
it,
not
offering
we
it
can't
around
just
if anyone
leave
wants.
Hawks there, knowing that we could be doing something right now, right? Are we really talking about just letting Hawks?
We've got to
Just
save
twist
your
and
friend.
He
Let's
sent
go
us a
save
letter and said, "Please come save me. I don't think I have much time." I would really appreciate a rescue right about now, and that was
Oh,
like
yeah.
3 hours ago.
I'm kind of in on that for selfish
Kinda just
reasons
been
of.
dicking around for.
Relda wipes some of the glitter off her face. She's like, "No, we haven't."
Like,
Sparrow
I
just
mean,
kind of like musses their hair back down, like from like the like faux hawk that they had going on, just down into like more of a normal. Yeah, like what? Yeah, we haven't been messing around.
For
Well-
selfish reasons, I think we should go find Hawks. I mean,
Yeah, no, and
I need some
wanna
answers.
help.
I mean,
I want to
he
help you
wasted,
guys.
he wasted a lot of time writing that letter when he could have tried to escape.
what was it about the building that you said? You said it. I know you said it. Do you remember what the note said, Rich?
Mm-hmm.
I imagine we still have it.
Yeah.
Can I get a refresher on that? A lot of shit has happened today.
It is the building near the old bell tower. I
Uh-huh.
would leave a trace of my magic. I left a trace of my magic outside that Charlie should be able to identify and track.
That's right. All right.
Because
Out
Charlie,
of character, where is the artifact? Where do we think the tomb is? I always forget.
House Rebel,
Um,
which is
Can I, while we were having this whole discussion, be taking a short rest?
I mean, you just I would say you
Didn't you
can.
just have one?
No,
Okay.
no, she didn't
Because-
because she had to deal with real
She went.
timey-wimey.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right. That
And I remember
timey-wimey
from the battle with Sapien, I didn't even get hit at all, so I should have been at max hit points, but I was at 1,
Oh,
so I
so-
used hit die. So can I just say I use those hit die
that's
now?
fine. And I would say,
Okay.
Tinnitus, you can take a short rest too during all this.
Are we? I'm on the verge of death.
Yeah. I would say during all this, you guys all get a short rest as well.
I don't think
I'll
I
be
have
telling
hit
stories to which anybody who uses hit dice gets to roll 1 extra d6 and regain that much health.
Does anybody
stuff the
need?
ever living ones work with hit die?
My story of rest.
Let me look at your sheet and I can tell you. I don't.
Is that the one that
Is that
you
just
regain
spells?
max hit points
Yes.
when you roll for? I think it does go with hit die as well.
You said a D6 we use?
Yeah.
Says
It's just whenever you regain hit points, so yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Relna's not injured, so she's gonna start drinking with Zor.
yeah.
Oh.
Does anybody need surgery? Because I've got some new things I'd like to try out.
As you say that, Zora, you notice the fingertips turn to like scalpels and other medical utensils.
Oh, I'll definitely kind of hold them up and show them off. Like, anybody? Surgery?
She'll grab the vodka from your other hand and just take a big swig and shake her head.
Since I don't need another short rest, I want to
He's
see if
impressed
I
by
can-
the swig.
craft another dragon bullet flare.
Okay.
Thing.
Yeah. Give me a D100 roll with your spellcast.
Oh yeah, you only had the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we definitely
help.
need to always have one of those on deck.
So 72 minus 6. Yeah, you make one.
Okay. Rad.
Where's
Ooh,
the
I
bell,
like
the
those
bell tower
dice
on the map,
too.
Rich?
Yeah.
It is right here.
It's exciting to see everybody else's die.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Guys, I think I just remembered that the place the tomb is probably is really close to where your friend is. Isn't that nice?
Hmm. Yes.
Brilliant. I'm so glad.
It's
Sparrow's
almost
nervous.
like we could have realized that earlier.
Things are just working out.
Definitely. Once Banks says that, then Zora's like, yes, good.
What was that, Sparrow?
Nothing. Sparrow looks around shiftily.
Up to you all. You can go.
Relna
Right.
passes them the vodka.
Do you wish to try to talk with this dragon?
Big
Do you wish
swig.
to?
Hands it back. little salute.
Um.
Step away for 1 second.
No problem. What is?
I like to think that I found the vodka like spout on myself, and it's probably like right here,
Okay.
just a little like right out of the wrist.
Like Spider-Man, just
Yeah.
Yeah, like the main vein just is vodka.
Yeah.
It's a centralized
blood
system.
type?
I don't.
Vodka.
still.
I'm still learning things.
Actually, I don't know if Relna has had liquor before. I think she's only had ale up to this point. So this is
Oh.
probably really
This-
strong for her.
This is a strong one too. Zora doesn't mess around when it comes to the
Rona, give me a
percentages.
You do have advantage on this, but do give me a Constitution saving throw.
And suddenly wings envelop her.
No, she lets out a nice. You're taking it like a champ. When you do anything special, as you just like you're basically taking the shots for shots with Zora. Really feeling that dwarven heritage and.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna be like, "Wow, this ale is really bitter. Ugh. Is it sour water?"
See, your dice remind me of my actual dice.
Ooh.
Oh, I have those dice too.
Do you?
Dice twins. Yes.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Hang on, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go get them.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Oh, I'm always ready to show off the dice. Yeah.
Yes, Charlotte.
I'm just trying to think what we should do. Because if we let this dragon go for another night, we're gonna have even more deaths on our hands.
Relna
Puppy
will look
killers.
in character at Zor and say, "Hey, do any of your buttons or levers help people recover like their magic if they can't sleep?"
So let me try, and I'll try and
Just push every
I'm
button.
gonna try. I'm gonna start pushing buttons.
Oh god, we're all gonna die.
Roll a D100 for me.
Activated.
Just imagine I'm like poking him too.
Yeah.
Like probably not even just on his metal side, like his fucking dwarf armpit, and
Probably careful. That's where the self-defense buttons are.
Is it this one?
tweak his nip.
84. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's the same one.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Look, those are like that's like exact. Oh, yeah.
Wait a second.
Dice twins.
Wait,
I think I have ones
Sweet.
similar to those as well. Hold on.
Yeah.
this would be really weird if you guys have similar to that.
Oh, I think I have those
That's
too.
the best. Yeah.
Hold on. Everybody get their
I
dice.
still laughed
I
out.
I
Wait,
do.
okay, what's your D6? Show me your D6. That's the real decider. That's like the one that's. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
yeah, you got a little more squared than mine.
Oh, okay.
That's still very similar.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
Yeah,
is
really
Same
similar.
aesthetic.
very y'all are
Yeah,
fucking
look at that.
awesome. These
Dude. Yeah, Charlie, that's like almost exact match. Yeah, okay. I think mine on that one, yeah,
Here's
it's
the D6. Everybody's showing off dice now.
Yeah,
This
dice.
is what this channel has
There
become.
you go.
This is what this became too.
This is probably in Rich's notebook too. He's like, and then we're gonna have
And
a break.
they
for the
will
rest of your
share dice.
Okay. Zora disappears.
He's actually invisible.
Self-cloaking device activated.
No, Zora, you are. This is lovely. This is happening.
Fantastic. I think a wild magic table is probably the best thing that could have ever happened to me personally. Character-wise
It's
too.
quite fun.
Of course. Yeah.
You are in a different world. You are surrounded by gears, steampunk. You hear the sound of whistles. You look around.
Is this like a room or is it as far as I can see?
As far as you
Just
can
like
see. And as you look off to your shoulder, you see a small little spherical creature that has this one large eye with two small little mechanical wings floating to you. And then you're back on the airship, the Exile Star. Zora was gone for about 6 seconds or so.
Where did it go?
Did he leave the liquor?
Ask him.
I mean, it's always around.
Always.
I think I leave trails of it, probably. I leave bottles like breadcrumbs. It's true.
You're back.
Holy shit!
Did you actually just go invisible, like, on your own?
Okay.
I'm very proud of you.
Which one of you was the eye with the things?
What?
The eye with the things. The things.
What things? Wings?
No,
Yes.
things.
Things. Wings. What did
I
you
have
do?
wings, but I only
Zora,
got
did you go
2 eyes.
to another alley?
Did you press one of my
Yeah.
armpit buttons?
I mean, I was in the neighborhood of that. It could have happened. I don't know how you work, man. You know.
I don't know how I work either yet. This is all brand new to me. All right.
Everyone else ignore this, but I want this image just for Zora's sake. This is what you saw.
I will not be ignoring this.
That is what you saw, Zora.
Mhm.
Looks like
I
my
love the little
uncle.
monocle.
The things. Oh, I love him. I want him. Please. I'm building one. I'm building one.
Okay.
Zor's like just been abducted by aliens, and his room is going to be covered in drawings of this creature, like charcoal drawings, like a fucking raving lunatic. Fucking fire in the sky.
The eye will not stop staring.
So we're just like coming for my gig with like he's gonna build himself a familiar, does the invisible. At least Charlie thinks he's doing the invisible thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
so you guys don't need me anymore.
Nobody's
Artificers just kind of do that. We just push you right out.
True.
as good as you do, or kills as many people in 2 seconds as you can.
Yeah, don't worry. You can still carry the team in every fight we ever encounter. It's fine.
It also seems like you use words that are long and you read.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean those
Yes.
is that an accomplishment?
That's something we kind of lack in our group.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've yet to see the use of reading, but I've heard it's a good thing.
Hmm.
I can read.
The wizard thinks so.
I do use
everything.
I do use a lot of long words. I've been told it's very condescending, which is also a long word.
I like trashy young adult novels about the Seven.
It's true, you do. I've seen it.
Which one of the
I
seven
also
is your
like
favorite
those.
in the novel?
Probably
I
yourself.
can't pick a favorite. What? What?
Probably themselves. Yeah.
I would. What? I would never pick favorites. I say like a little bit louder, like up, like because I don't quite understand what everyone's been talking about with like them serving Katrina and like the little portal. So I'm like, I could never pick a favorite. They're all so cool and interesting.
Relna will just say back to you, "Oh, okay."
That being said, my least favorite is Ormus. Fuck that guy. I've heard nothing but bad things of him in these books.
We had Ormus send, or we know that Ormus sent a picture of himself via sending spell to Katrina.
I take notes
You can send dick pics over sending.
for the drama.
Wait. This is Ormus did?
Yes, and that's how we know that he is no longer a paladin of Tinnitus.
I was gonna say, I read that he took a vow of celibacy.
Oh, that vow wasn't there
Seriously.
anymore, apparently.
The vow
This-
has sailed.
There was a story. There was a story in one of these books that they went out on the town, like a guy's night out or whatever, and he ended up trying to use the ceremony spell on a stripper to make her atone for her wrongdoings.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
he
sounds like
sucks.
how he used to be. But yeah, he's
Now
not
he's
like
the
that
one.
anymore.
Doing the wrongs.
Classic, man. Sorry.
Tisk tisk. Sparrow writes it down in her notes though. for future blackmail purposes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So are we gonna rescue your friend?
I'd say
Please.
That's top of the list a little bit.
Oh yes.
Like,
Did you
let's
actually
just go?
Even
Did you
more so
do
now
the
that.
circle with the arrow up to the top of the list?
Yes, I did, and I'll like show my notebook that like I now fully
It's
moved
fucking
it to the
official,
top.
guys.
We need to
It's
get you a
official. We're
pencil.
saving honks.
Alright, so you all head out.
Is this the point where like everyone turns? It's like the slow motion.
We all put our
Like-
sunglasses
You
on.
put your
yeah.
sunglasses on. You watch as Fletcher behind you unleashes a cloud of paprika in the background.
I was gonna say the ship goes up behind us as we walk away. Like,
The
oh, hold on, I have
paprika.
sunglasses. They're not cool
Yes.
sunglasses though.
Oh, where did my? Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. Now we'll bring them out. Here we go.
I wear exclusively grandmother sunglasses.
There we go.
Why do you all have sunglasses next to your computer?
I have no idea.
It's a reminder in my
I live here. I've got everything I need.
Typically, exiles all have glasses, you know. And as you
Oh my
guys,
god.
They're not sunglasses, but they're something.
Yeah,
The
it's
UV
something.
index on my computer is pretty strong today.
Oh my god! As you guys leave the ship, heading out,
Even a song.
yeah, heading
There we
to
go.
the Rebel House, walking through the streets. You are met with no resistance. You do see the streets are thinning out as the crowds are getting ready for the next dragon's attack.
At least they know
How the
it's
fuck
coming.
are they getting
So
ready?
they're-
Like,
They're aware.
Yeah, they're
then
aware.
that he's like on his way back, or
Yeah.
or is it just kind of more of like a preparatory, like, oh, he might come back?
Well, no, he shouted when he left last night
Yeah.
that he'd be back today.
oh, be back tomorrow.
Yeah,
He
so
did announce it, yeah.
he did announce it, so everyone knows he's coming back. So they're trying to.
But in what manner are they preparing? Like, are they like just holding trash can lids over their head?
Mhm.
No, you can see like people are like trying to get like into basements or get into like secure buildings. They're not trying to be like in the top floor. They're trying to like basically prepare for like how you would for a tornado. You get into like
Yeah,
or an earthquake.
that's smart.
Yeah.
Smart. They didn't teach that in grade school in California.
Yeah.
But I imagine that's
Yeah. The-
Earthquake.
Well,
Earthquake.
D&D
in-
probably.
yeah, in D&D,
Under the
they-
table.
in
Dragon-
D&D,
They were
they-
practicing our dragon drills.
Everybody
There you
get
go.
under your
how to
desk.
survive a dragon attack in school is a fire drill once a what is it?
Husband delivery service.
Realm is in the club.
Hell yeah.
And as you guys get near the bell tower, you hear it strike, dinging 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Dong, dong, dong,
Dong.
dong,
Dong.
dong.
That's what we're
Dong.
for the spending. Hey.
My bell tower goes dong.
And you guys about a block away from the house rubble that you all know about.
Sorry, I just triggered
You're still
auto.
laughing at
It's okay.
Dong.
I allowed it. I was like, wait, okay.
Rich, you brought us all together. This is what you've done.
This is
Yeah.
the consequences of
First
your
off, this is
actions.
a big shout out
Oops.
for all you guys who planned this. And we're like, hey.
Oops.
I was like, oh, this is awesome. I'm down for this.
And I regret absolutely nothing.
I'm fine with this. Because as you guys arrive to the house
It's gonna be a
level,
great summer.
you
Summer of dongs.
can I get a perception check from everyone, please?
Theo's gonna assist me.
Shit, yeah, you can, sir.
Dongs.
There we
Damn,
go.
dude.
Somebody do one.
Called it.
Yep. Sabian can do one as well.
1 second.
Why did that roll a... What?
Oh, sorry.
Stop hitting my dice, guys.
I saw the wrong roll. I thought I rolled an 84 perception. It's like,
You see
Wow.
into the
Motherfucker,
next
you got
fucking
there.
world.
See the fabric of time.
Alright.
I
Those
can see your atoms.
Rona, Charlotte, and Eden Banks. You all notice on the outside of this house rubble a strange disturbance on one of the piles of rocks. That it looks like it's been modified in some way. Rona, Charlotte, you two have the instinct. You guys know, especially from your background, that this is when artificers and where they use magic in the world. It's a little bit different. It doesn't look just the same. So it has that appearance of an artificer did this. This is like a clear tell of an artificial work. Banks, because you got a nat 20 and a 25, as you're paying attention, you notice the rubble. Like, that looks a little weird, magic stuff. But you do notice that most of the houses here are empty. And you hear more than see this. You hear the sound of an explosion, like a thump from beneath the ground where you are.
Well, I'm pretty sure we've got pig fuckers in the basement. It's Rochdale slang for trouble down here.
Charlie, your mic is open somehow.
What?
And like humming. There, now it's good.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Much better.
Okay.
You just
Weird.
went on vacuum mode for a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're inhaling the reality around you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just like
Ah.
Kirby, just.
I don't know. I think that there's something underground going on here. I just felt a little tremor, some loud bang, thump, action beneath us. My hooves are especially attuned to let that sort of vibrational. It's a satyr thing. No, you're vacuuming again.
Fuck!
I'll go meta. I'll pretend that was just the boom, the vibrationals I heard. Oh, you guys, you hear it again? Listen real carefully. So maybe there's like an underground access to this place?
Well, the Tinnitus group does know that Belmus actually sits on top of the old city. And I think, did you guys take the maps of the old city?
Eden would have it, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have. Since I'm the collector of shit we have, we do have a map. Someone gave us a map, I thought.
Yeah.
Or did we steal it? I
You
don't know.
stole
We
it.
have a map
You stole
though.
it from the guy who lived beneath Grandma.
Yeah. He did kind of ransack that place.
And then you lit on fire. as is natural.
I was against the fire, but
We had to follow through.
Mm-hmm.
I can't let my team stupid things without my consent sometimes, so just gotta roll with it.
And as you guys look inside this rubber house, it's clearly like it's gone under modifications or work. You don't really see anyone inside. Like you can like see inside. It's basically this work has been done, but it looks empty. Do you guys wish to go inside?
I would look around for booby traps and like we're basically at this point like kind of casing the joint, looking for
Okay. Roll an
an entry or place of.
roll an investigation check for me.
Sure thing.
Nice.
Fucking nailed it.
As you look around, it doesn't seem to be trapped at all or locked. It's just like open. It's like this is like meant to look like this is an abandoned in process workplace, and so they're not even bothering. So
Yeah, I've seen a front before.
Yeah, so
This is
they want a homeless man to walk in here and try to sleep here tonight. They don't want him to accidentally get blown up. So it's clear to enter.
well, it would appear that I think so. I believe that this is like a fake front kind of a situation, or no?
Kind of.
I don't have
Yeah,
any.
like this is definitely like this is like one of the things that looks too good to be true type situation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a false front. I don't know if we want to. I mean, we were kind of invited here by the person who's being held hostage. I don't know if we should just walk in or look for an
Hostages?
alternate.
Hostages aren't typically in charge of inviting people. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, it was done through a familiar, so it's like conceivable that it was done without the captor's knowledge.
And as you look, the familiar is like on Zor's soldier. Like it came with you guys.
What does it look like?
It is a mechanical steampunk spider.
I probably just thought it was part of Zor this whole time.
Mhm.
It does have a little cannon on top of it.
Badass.
Damn, I gotta get me one of those.
He's got a lot more things he can do too, like ride and open doors, answer questions.
You see that one of the spiders gives it like a little salute.
Well, can the spider help us? Like, excuse me, spider, do you know how to get in this place where your master is?
He kind of like hops down off Zor and just starts walking in the front door.
Oh. Well, follow the spider, I guess.
Yeah.
I think this is where we find out if it's a trap.
As you guys walk,
One way or another.
as you guys walk in, you watch the spider crosses the threshold into the house. Nothing happens, though you guys all follow suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys follow
Guns are
suit,
on.
it does seem to like lead you to like this weird back alley and then into the kitchen, and then it goes beneath like this little pantry door. Who would like to open the pantry door?
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay. And as you open the pantry door, you see that there's actually stairs dug into the ground that leads downward into the earth.
Is there any food left over in the pantry?
There is not. They are
Relna
truly,
hides her disappointment.
they are truly evil people that do not keep food in the pantry.
How dare they?
Disapproval.
Super sus.
And as you all walk down, you guys all head down the stairs.
Fucking
Yes. I will cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
Okay.
Wait, there's a lot of us. Hang on, let me see how many people.
I think it's up to 10 people.
Yeah,
Party
yeah,
pass without a trace.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you. There's not a limit.
Oh,
there's
wow.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes. I'll cast it on everyone.
Okay.
How
You
many-
see Relna have this kind of sandy, swirling energy that reminds you of the glitter almost as it swirls around all of you as she casts the spell.
Okay.
So how many people could you fit within 30 feet of you?
Good amount.
Does that what if if
We
people
have
are
to
on
test
top
that
of other
one of
people's
these days.
shoulders, like
Mhm.
30 feet upward? Does that
Yeah,
also count?
that would be 30-foot sphere.
Yeah.
Radius too, not even diameter.
Have you seen those like?
It's like a goddamn clown car.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the college. Like, how many people can you fit in a phone booth? Like,
30 feet is huge. That would be like the size of a building. That's big. It's big.
Yeah, because that's 30-foot radius. It would be like 60-foot diameter.
Math.
A lot.
Typical wizard.
Huge.
But
It's huge.
as you all travel down these stairs, the patch that traces the sand helps cover your tracks, making your steps go lighter. You find yourselves in an old part of Belmis. You see yourselves walking on old, dirt-covered roads. You see yourselves in this darkening area. There's rocks around you, braces and pillars. A small dust cloud comes forward from the front as echoes are heard in this chamber. We got through. A familiar voice to all people here present, as all of you have ran across him one time or another. Except for Sparrow, I'm sorry. Familiar voice of someone they have first met at Shreveport when they ran across the field with Braun by their side. Some of you have heard their voice as you watch as they slain the A-team of the Exile Star.
Black fucking mantle.
Good job.
Who?
I will,
It's the black mantle.
What? Do we know this?
Do we know who the Black Mantle is?
I mean,
Yeah?
Do we know?
It's Glidier's
Yes?
son. Right?
Yeah. It's Glidier's son.
Relna puts her hand up, very hunter mode. Quiet.
good. We have broken through his tomb. I will teleport ahead. Stop all that follow. With that, you hear an arcane sound that some of you have heard before of him teleportating.
Well, fuck.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh man, we gotta get that shit.
Oh,
Good thing we came here first.
Is there supposed to be a map on the screen or?
Yes,
we're
yes.
in pitch black.
You're in pitch black. Let me see what I can do.
It's just not loading for me. It's at 90%.
All I see is my
me too.
character token right in the center of the screen.
I see it. I see
Mine's
things.
like
Oh,
I don't,
stuck.
let me refresh the stream page and see what happens. So I want you guys to see this before we end.
yeah, I don't think stream could see it either.
Yeah. This is a... Come on. It's stuck at 99%.
Oh, there it is.
But what? Gladier's son? Ah.
Worst case, I can show it on... Yeah, let me just do it like this.
I got scared for a second. I'm like, oh my god, who's this other dude with us? And I'm like, oh, that's Zombie Sabian.
Oh shit, there's a goblin, guys!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will show it like this so the stream can see.
Knee-jerk reaction. Smash the goblin.
Because I'm not too sure why the other one's not working. I have an idea.
Yeah, mine works, and it seems to have the light radius is working well
Okay.
and everything.
Mine works as well.
Mine's
Alright.
at 99%.
Yeah, mine's at 99% too for the stream, so I'm not too sure. I have an idea why this might be happening. Oh wait, did I find it? Ah, I fixed it. so I can.
It's because we were too awesome.
Yep. That's
Too many of us.
exactly why. And
I still don't see anything.
Oh.
Take your
Let me just move.
Oh, there it isn't.
Yeah,
Oh no! As my character moved around, though, it like drug like a. No, it just like where you moved him and back, it just opened up like that strip.
Ah, okay.
You see it?
But you all heard the Black Mantle's voice. And you see the remains of dust of whatever explosions. So they have just broke through a tomb. And what happens next? We'll find out next session.
Woo!
As we have finally brought together Tinnitus and Exile Stars.
I can't believe it's here.
I can't believe it there either. Oh my goodness.
God, I'm so excited for this.
Yeah.
Gonna be a great
You're
summer.
not prepared.
Gonna be a great summer. I got fireworks.
Literally, fireworks.
Everything's just coming to absorb this session.
Yeah, I know. So I am gonna say for this session, we have to do inspiration, guys. And since this is an odd number, oh wait, we can still have a tie. No.
Oh.
We can?
Yeah, because
Can we?
there's 7 of you in this chat.
Mmm.
Ah, okay.
So now it's possible for there to be a tie. That's so you guys put me in that awkward position of having to pick.
Perfect. Perfect.
So I think for tonight's session, I have to give it to Zor because he went through all the punches he did not really see this coming too much, and he really dived into it for one. And
That was a ringer.
Yeah.
That was a ringer.
And
A good ringer.
Yeah. And then I would say the next one I think is going to be on Eden for the witch voice and for the completely caught me by surprise that she's going to capture Sabian Soul. I was prepared for a Sabian zombie, and I was just like, I wasn't prepared for a Sabian Soul skull capture.
That's what I've been waiting for. Are you kidding me?
You got us a new friend. All right.
So that is who I'm gonna, if I can spell. There we go. I'm gonna put this up here. Start the poll. As we all discuss that, you guys can talk amongst yourselves. But who you would like to have inspiration for the next session as you dive into Morzan's tomb.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna introduce you to our customary act of not just automatically voting for the other side for you, Eden. Yes, my vote is going towards you. But also because I like thinking outside the box. Good job on that. And always looking for new random friends to pull into the party like zombies. That's how we came up with Bernard and as well as others. Some that got shot in the face, randomly. Anyway, but
details,
yeah, you get my vote.
We're pretty sure we're not going to shoot this one in the face. So
yeah, this was just like a lot of fun. Anyway, I think the whole new life, at least what it feels like, is like a really cool fresh breath. Getting to play with you guys, so that's awesome. Anyway.
Yeah, my vote goes for Zor because it's not every day that your player character that you played for a really long time loses an eye and changes into a cyborg, but you did it with grace and really played with the new abilities a lot too. So that was awesome. So definitely my vote goes there.
Yeah, I would like to vote for Eden, but if you don't get inspiration on the session where you change classes entirely. When the fuck do you get inspiration?
I mean, you can't not vote for the guy that literally just had his entire character change.
My eyeball fell out. Like,
I know when I was saying that, you were like, oh, I'm like, oh, yeah.
it's like one of those things where you're like, this is my character. This is happening. Oh my god. It's
Can
there's
we
no
retcon
takebacks.
that you like put that in a jar for some?
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't even think of collecting my own body parts. What the f- dude?
I'm
Use
fine.
your inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
It's still on the floor.
yeah.
No one cleaned it up.
No,
It'll
clean
be
it.
there.
Yeah, you're
It'll
right.
be there when
yeah.
you get
No one
back.
cleaned it up.
It'll be there
Does
when you
your
get
dog
back.
like to eat eyeballs?
Oh no.
Probably. Probably.
Shit.
And then we can sift through his poo. Maybe some eyeball poo. Zor
Don't
would
think
love
that's
that
gonna
even more.
happen.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've got a demon eye on me, you know?
Yeah, I
Hmm.
changed my vote. I You had me until eyeball poop vodka.
Vodka wasn't mentioned
Oh.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was implied.
It was
It was coming. See, they know that my collections are all geared towards brewing something new.
Yeah, you know, like how scientists like keep specimens in like formaldehyde. For Zor, it's just vodka.
That's it.
I mean, it's sterile.
That's really true. And you know, it got like that one concoction really worked out that one day with the unicorn hair and the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I'm also gonna have to vote for Zor just because, like, holy shit, that was a fucking trip, and I wasn't even the one that it happened to. So, like,
Are we
I
like
can't even
kind of more
imagine.
arch enemies now? Is
It's
there like a little
complicated.
nemesis kind of thing gonna
It's a
happen?
little complicated, seeing
I'm
as
Excited
I've
to play
been
that
trained
out.
for the last
You don't
4
just
years
get
to kill your
co-op
kind.
Artificer
Yeah.
history, bro. Just
Mhm.
because you're an artificer now, you don't get to like
I
co-op
don't-
all
I
their
don't get to
struggles.
take on the history. Like my people's oppression for thousands of years. I mean, it's real weight on my back.
Yeah,
As
I'm
of
really excited.
3 hours ago.
Like, I totally know what you're going through, Hawk.
Yeah.
I get it. I know, man.
Lifetime.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play out like that dynamic too, because like, yeah, Charlie's definitely been struggling with that whole thing lately. So like, can't wait for more inner struggles like that. It's gonna be so awesome.
I have to give my vote also to Zor. It's just insane. Like literally just watching it happen was insanity. What kept going through my head was I was like, oh my god, oh my god, is this something that they knew, that people knew could happen? What? So you really like dealt with it with grace and aplomb, and I'm really excited to see what happens from here on out.
I am just so glad I joined in to watch right as it was happening. It was perfect timing.
Yes.
I actually thought, because we've encountered a lot of villains that have a mechanical or a demon eye, as Eden mentioned. So I thought you were turning
nice.
into one of those, and I was like,
I
oh,
did too.
no.
I was like, oh my god.
So Rich really just like laying some baseline for the party meld there.
Yep. Oh, I've been thinking about this. This has been. I've been wanting. You guys know this. I've been wanting to have a crossover event, and I'm gonna do a crossover summer. That's the summer. We're gonna be playing together.
Some of the crossover.
Right?
Yeah, this is way better than a single Wednesday. you
Right?
know?
This
Like
is
in and
fucking
out in one
amazing.
session.
I can't wait. Like,
This is gonna be
oh,
great
it's gonna be such a fun summer.
because I am looking forward for you all to dive deep into Morzan's tomb.
I thought you just said I'm looking
Die.
forward to
Die.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Everyone got hung up.
And then he puts the hat on.
Everybody's face was like,
Oh, I will. So yeah, I think with that, Zora, you get the inspiration. No, we didn't hear from Boggs, who he would like to get.
I was gonna vote for Zor.
Okay, I was like, I think we got no chat. I got chat's vote, But I
Yeah,
think with
big
that,
transformation deserves it.
yeah. For that,
Unanimous.
Zora, you get a point of inspiration.
I will use it to the benefit of the entire group, as per usual.
Yes, and as we will be back in next week to continue as they try to keep up with Black Manta, perhaps. Who knows? But with that, we're gonna go raid Perception Studio because they have Muppets.
Whoa!
That was a fun one.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
2 weeks ago that I saw that, or last week, or
I know I've read any of them before.
yeah, you introduced me to them through a raid anyway,
Yeah.
and that was a fun one. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna raid them again, but it's been so much fun. Thank you for Dizzy for your raid, for coming in. Hope you had a lot of fun. Let's give another shout out for him. Let me do. If I can, haha. Shout you out. Thank you for your raid. Thank you for everyone who came in with the follows. Come back for more, as it's going to be a very interesting summer. And we're going to go raid. Say goodnight, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.